Hello guys, welcome to another episode of Where the Water Tastes Like Wine. We're back on our jogging simulator through America. And last time we left off in Burlington, which is right here. I didn't do anything, didn't touch nothing, I promise. And now I wanted to see if I remember my commands, because it's been a while. Oh, okay, here we go, the map. So we went up there last time. Now we're going to down to New York. I do want to go here, I think, on the little peninsula, on the coast here. Maybe we can reach Quinn, but I feel like it would be interesting to. I think this is New York. I'm going to assume. Yeah, this is New York. I'm gonna check. Actually, oh, there's a guy here and here, there. Oh man, sometimes I forget just how big the US actually is. I'm actually kind of scared. But who cares? We're on our way. I also learned how to whistle, which is huge. But let's just keep on walking, shall we? I'm gonna show you my whistling skills. I'm fast. I do walk slightly faster, which is insane. Okay, that's the border. That's the little spot where I wanted to go to, so let's keep on moving. Also, the music is slightly lower this time because, of course, I had to. I realized just how loud it was in the other episode, especially when there's the lady singing. And the music is very loud in my ear, but it's gonna be lower on your end. Okay. Here we are. Search. I forgot the command. Is it E?
He leans against a fence and turns to face you as you pass him by. At his back is a bag full of birdseed. He assures you that the gawky birds perching on his body are the last remaining passenger pigeons.
Wait, passenger pigeons? Or is it messenger pigeons? Because I know those were very heavily used, especially during World War I. If I remember correctly, either it was a French pigeon or an American one that was able to carry a message after being almost killed. Well, it was actually almost shot down, but it managed to still fly, deliver the message, and it actually got a medal for that. I promise you, I will find the story and report it back, because I promise this is so funny. The pigeon I was talking about, that I don't remember where I read it from. I think it was from Twitter. That's my best guess. But anyway, the pigeon I was talking about is called cher ami, which is French for dear friend, and was a male homing pigeon who had been donated by the pigeon fanciers of Britain for use by the US Army Signal Corps in French during World War I, and had been trained by American pigeoners. He is famous for delivering a message from an encircled battalion despite serious injuries during the Meuse Argonne offensive in October 1918. This is information from Wikipedia, by the way. You can see his name on the screen and you can look it up yourself. I mean, this pigeon literally has a World War I service page, like section on his Wikipedia page, so you know it's serious. Anyway, the pigeon was awarded the Croix de Guerre medal with a palm hawk leaf cluster for his heroic service in delivering 12 important messages in Verdun. Verdun, if you don't know your World War I history, is one of the worst battles that happened. Like it's the place in France where one of the worst battles of World War I happened. Many died, and it was a bloodshed, to say the least. The pigeon died at Fort Monmouth, New Jersey, on June 13, 1919, from the wounds he received in battle, and was later inducted into the Racing Pigeon Hall of Fame in 1931. He also received a gold medal from the organized bodies of American racing pigeon fanciers in recognition of his service during World War I. In November 2019, he became one of the first winners of the Animals in War and Peace Medal of Bravery, bestowed on him posthumously at a ceremony on Capitol Hill in Washington, D.C. So nowadays, the stuffed body of Cher Ami is on display at the Smithsonian Institution. So yeah, now you have it. Literally a war veteran pigeon with a medal with several. Anyway, let's just move on.
They look extinct to you?
You're not sure those dull gray pigeons look anything like the pictures you've seen of passenger pigeons, though you can't help thinking they stare at you a little too intently.
Say, you like birds?
I mean, personally, I'm a fan of birds, not pigeons. Not pigeons. Because, okay, some people might get mad at me for this, but listen. I know they're very popular. I know they look cute. I know the pedo propaganda by Pokemon was very effective. But they're still rats with birds, okay? There's a reason they have that nickname. They bring a lot of diseases, especially wild ones. Well, not wild ones. The ones you see in the cities, okay? They're bad, okay? I don't have a problem with domesticated ones, but the ones you see in the city, yeah, they bring diseases. Don't touch them. Don't. I hate them. Just the idea makes me yikes. Actually, I'm just gonna break down something huge. You know those white birds they use at like weddings? The ones that are very cute and they're very, very pretty. And I see sometimes that they dye them as well, which is very bad. Don't do that, actually. I think they don't kill the pigeon, but I feel like they might do something bad. I don't know. However, those are still pigeons. They're just white pigeons. I discovered this one time on a call with my boyfriend, and it completely shattered my entire world because they're just white pigeons. They're not a different species or like a different kind of birds. They're pigeons. They're white pigeons, and it's shocking to me. Anyway, let's move on. Sure, I like birds.
They're lovely creatures. Guileless, really.
Hunted damn near to extinction, weren't you? He strokes one of his birds under the chin. You think you see drips of blood flecking the creature's dirty gray head.
Huh?
You sense it's about time you start moving on.
You be kind to the little birds now, you hear?
You hurry along the road, though the flapping of ungainly wings seems to follow you for hours.
Okay, pigeon man, don't hunt me down now, please. Jesus. Okay, we're moving on. Hey, did you know that I completely messed that up? And the pigeons he was talking about were not messenger pigeons, but they were just passenger pigeons, which I foolishly believed were the same thing as a messenger one, but apparently they were just a different species of pigeon. They were migratory, they were endemic to North America, very diffused, very spread out, and they were very similar to the mourning dove, if you know what that is, if you know what the bird is. And so yeah, I completely messed it up, and I was so convinced it was the same thing, but in the end I just looked it up afterwards and I found it out. So yeah, the more you know. The name is passenger pigeons, was also called wild pigeon, and there's nothing to say or to add on about it. You know, it's just an extinct pigeon, but I just completely messed that up. Pigeon keeper. Wait, am I tired? Hold on. Okay, anyway. I think we should find a place to sleep, actually, if we can. But there's something down there. Okay, let me whistle my way there. Let me whistle my way there. I can do this. This is peak gameplay, you don't understand. Okay. Hello. Guten Tag. Wie geht's?
Is the color of mill dust. His smile creases his face like folds in dough.
That's a good one.
He gestures you inside the dilapidated structure and shouts over the sound of driving wheels.
You're welcome to sleep here. You don't want to rest by the river. Not in the evening. Insects.
Okay, can I just appreciate for a second the writing in this? His smile creases his face like folds in dough. That's a good one. Especially, I like this. I'm very happy. Little lines like that are kind of, I don't even know how to describe, but I just love stuff like that. Even in books, like games. I don't know. Anyway, let's move on. Let's suddenly decide for a break.
Man shoves the broken door closed behind you. The mill is warm, and the air is heavy with the powder kicked up by your entrance. You realize how easy it would be to drift off on this pile of sacks to the loud but constant sound of the grinding wheels.
Okay, I kinda need to sleep, but also I would love to hear the story of this guy. Like, I don't know, I don't think he has a story because it didn't show. Okay, I wanna hear the story.
Consciousness is elusive. Your limbs throb with a dull fatigue, and your eyes are sticky with dust. The man suddenly grips your legs and drags you toward the millstone.
You do not love my daughter. You will not have her. I will not let you hurt her.
His voice is pained, not angry.
Wait, dude, wait. I think there's been a mistake. I don't know who's your daughter. What the? Just let me go. Wait.
Your hand catches a flour sack printed with brightly colored flowers. A puff of flour makes you sneeze, and you wake. The mill is quiet. Its works long disconnected.
Oh.
In your hand is the faded remnant of what might once have been a bag.
No.
Or a piece of a dress.
What happened? The creepy meal. I don't think it's creepy. I think it's just sad. Wait, let me check the map. Okay, we're here. Pigeon Keeper is there. I think I want to go down. I want to go down to New York and see. Okay, let's cut through here. Something might be down there. New York. Nothing? Okay, there's something there. Let's just walk there. Let me whistle faster. Okay. Hello. What's here? Oh god. This preacher ushers you into the church through an alley door. Behind the shelves in this warm little janitorial closet, he shows you a cot with a thick blanket and a soft pillow. You fall asleep to the sound of singing voices echoing through the wall and wake refreshed. That's nice. Genuinely nice. That's exactly what I needed, though. Thank you, preacher. Not like another preacher that's been doing the rounds around on just recently with The Last of Us. I mean, it's kind of old news at this point, but I saw everybody talking about it. I saw the scenes. It's actually the whole scene. I'm gonna say spoiler for The Last of Us, the HBO series that has. I mean, at this point, if you haven't watched it, I mean, I haven't watched it myself. I've seen snippets around, and I did watch gameplay from the actual game, so I kind of know the story a little bit, how it goes. But the preacher is the scene with Helly and him in the burning church, or in the burning building. That generally, she's a good actress. Bella Ramsey is one of our actors. Let me tell you that. She's good. Okay. Anyway, we're hearing a story here. This man can barely wait to get through the pleasantries before asking if you've heard this story. 100% and 110% true, he says. I heard it from my nephew, and it happened to someone he knows well. Okay, sure. The man launches into his telling. It's polished. He's obviously done this many times before. He tells you the story of the fisherman and his fish calling seagulls. You recognize the bones of it from your experience of the seagulls and the fisherman. It's been embellished in the interim, though. Afterwards, you thank the man and move onwards. You'll have to remember that version, even if it's not quite what happened. It's a good story. Yo! Wait! It's getting better. It's picking up steam. It's picking up steam. Let's go. This is what I want to see. Share the stories, my little minions. Share the story. Let me search. Let's see.
Low tide on the This beach
Love this woman. This song's a good one.
stretching
Shut up,
under
shut up.
receding sea. In the darkness, the sand seems coarse and gray. Alien. The stars are dim and distant.
Let's look to the horizon.
It outshines the stars with its presence. A streak of sickly colored light, leaving a trail of distorted fire. It slowly creeps along the sky like a vast worm. Though you know that, given the distance, it must be moving at great speed.
Ooh. I want to keep looking at the sky. Is it a comet?
Its parabola heads south to north. In the far distance, just for a second, a boardwalk town is engulfed in light. With a rumble, its street lamps and windows dim, then go dark. All that you can see emanating from there is an otherworldly color that you can't quite name.
Interesting. Is it a comet? Did we just see a comet? Wait, are we done with Connecticut though? I wanna check. Did I check that church? I think I've gone. That's Boston, and that's alright. I think I checked these places, but. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, I think I've checked Connecticut. I think I'm done. Maybe something down there, but I need to stay focused. I'll go to New York in a second. Yeah, I know, man. I know. Okay, nothing's here. So we can just move on to New York. Whistling simulator. This is peak gameplay. Look how good I am. No, I messed up. He immediately messes up. This is just great, honestly. This is. This lady's such a pretty voice. I love her. Okay. I want to see the little story there before moving to the big city, because I feel like New York has a lot to give. A search. A jet black crow alights on the low branch of a twisted tree. Look at you, it calls. Think you got some good stories already? Well, I heard better. Much better, heh. It seems to wink at you. Wanna hear my tricks? Ask about stories, of course. The ones you got now, psh, pathetic stuff. You tell those stories around and they'll come back more exciting, more satisfying. So always listen to the story other folks tell. Our tales are less true, sure, but more useful around the campfire. Make sense? The boss has a point about the true ones, though, the crow admits. They're extra interesting. You learn a couple of folks' true life stories, and everyone will like them, no matter what kind of story they think they want to hear. Other tips? I mean, this is pretty standard. We got this already. When everyone's the captain of their destiny, he gives a burst of laughter. I would love to hear a crow laugh. Ain't no bootstraps in the world that can save you now, but the choices you make, they change the kind of story you can't tell. It ruffles its feathers, a sort of shrug. Choose wisely, or don't. Ha! Thank you, man. You're just making me question everything I've done up until now. Okay, I'm trapped. Why can I not stop? Please stop moving. Okay, let's enter New York so maybe it resets. The air stinks of gasoline and trash, and you're boxed in by brick. But damn, there's something invigorating about that stink. God, you feel like there's an engine in your chest. Man, are you genuinely okay? Okay, we have money. Oh man, no. Something fell. Stay there, stay there. I need to... I forgot. Big mistake not turning off my phone. Now I just received notifications. Anyway. Store. I like the sound of this. I feel like we should earn money first. Or maybe explore. No, let's go exploring.
The engines belch black smoke as the ferry churns gray water into froth. A broad-shouldered figure leans out over the rail, eyeing the skyscrapers on the horizon. Nearby, a man and a woman speak in low, urgent voices. He takes her wrist gently. She is weeping softly.
Okay, listen, I need a love story, so let's listen to the couple. Maybe it's not a love story, but let's see.
I wish you didn't have to go.
She says.
There's got to be work on some of those buildings going up.
His thumb skates over her pulse point.
I checked every day for a week. There ain't. I'll be back, though. Got your picture in my wallet, don't I? It's not forever.
Aw, where is he moving to?
Her words are split by a sob.
Might as well be. My parents didn't come to New York for this.
She leans against him, the wind tousling her hair. He pulls her to his chest.
I'm leaving because I gotta go. If there was another way...
They stand together, close, quiet, in the stiff breeze.
Man, that's actually sad, but got a story, I guess. Yeah, that sounds like a pretty, how can I say, pretty normal, pretty something that happened pretty frequently during the Great Depression. Wasn't a good time to be in America at that point. Was yikes. Can't even imagine. We're in a bad situation globally at the moment. That time was actually, I think, way more destructive or even worse. So, and you have to think about the fact that I'm very happy. Like, I like the aesthetic of old times. Don't get me wrong. I do like the aesthetic of, for example, the 1800s. I have this thing about the 1800s. So the 19th century. And for example, London in the 1800s must have been quite a sight. I'm so afraid I'm saying something wrong. I said it even before, but anyway, there's something about that aesthetic that I really like. I would never personally dress like that, except there's some shirts, some poet shirts I've seen. I mean, they were not of that time, they were older, but I don't know why I'm getting into my fashion choices, but I feel like London at that time must have been so interesting to see, and I wish I could just take a peek and see what was going on. But anyway, I will forever be grateful to be born in this era, like at the time of the internet, at the time of where communication can be surprisingly easy. If you're in a populated area, of course. If you're in the middle of nowhere, it's just gonna be more difficult. So actually, I'm just gonna add on. I will forever be grateful to be born in an era, in a populated era, in a place that is not wealthy, but it's wealthy enough to have good communications. For example, internet. I know there's places that don't have that. Because communication is so insanely easy now. Imagine at that time having to part from your lover and you have to go to work in a completely different area, completely different, I don't think country, but definitely state. In America, I'm talking. And the only way you can communicate is, I guess there were a Great Depression I don't think if I don't know if phones were widely available. I would love to, I need to check that at some point. But, and or like you have, of course, letters, yeah, or you have telegrams, yeah, but those weren't like instant messaging, stuff like that. Way different than what it used to be now, or like what is the norm now. So anyway, after the communication ranting, I actually think phones, when were phones available? Let me actually look this up, because at this point, I know these episodes are an hour. I want to make 1 hour long episodes, so I guess. When did telephones become common? Okay, so telephones became common in 1920. I mean, the Great Depression was in the 20s? Yeah. Oh, of course, yeah, it was in 29. I thought, for some reason, I thought it was, I hope I didn't say this. I thought, for some reason, I remembered my history wrong. I thought it was right after the World War One. But it's actually later. For some reason, I just thought, okay, America. Actually, I should have just connected the dots. Of course, after a war, you sell lots of weapons and you get money and you're fine for a while, and then 1929 happens, and then Wall Street just crashes. No, that was, yeah, no. Wall Street crash. So I guess telephones were kind of popular at that time, but I don't know how many people were still able to get that, especially if you weren't exactly rich. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, anyway, before I fall into the rabbit hole of of America's Great Depression, let's just move on. Earn money. Let's do that. You wander the streets of the city looking for a way to make some cash. I don't want to panhandle. Should I panhandle for this time? I looked for work in Boston, but I feel like maybe we get a better. Okay, listen. Actually, I'll look for work in this city, but he said that there wasn't work, so let's just panhandle for this time. No luck today. After hours of roasting in the sun, your rat is still empty. You're not sure it's down to unfriendliness, though. Everyone here is just as dusty and hungry and shabby as you. Yeah, so I should have looked for a job, but it's okay. That's fine. I want to see what does oh, okay, slice of pizza. Ooh, that's interesting. Fried chicken. Interesting. I want a slice of pizza. Okay. Washington. I'm not going that far. I don't want to do that. I don't know. Okay, maybe later on I'll be able to travel by train more frequently, but for now let's just move on. Pennsylvania. Should we just... Okay, no, let's go down that way. Oh, my bad. Let's search. You know, there's a black crow sitting on a fence post, watching you with unsettling intensity. Hey, it blurts. Hey, friend. Hey, you hear about trains? Gives a throaty cackle. Locomotion, that's the life. I got some good travel tips here. Tell me. You ever ride a train? With your budget, you'll need to up on at a train yard, though. Fast and convenient, but the railroad bulls really don't like it when you ride in the empty boxcars. If you get caught, you'll get beaten. He stops and pecks at something on the ground. Yeah, that doesn't sound very convenient, Mr. Crow. I'm gonna be honest with you. On the positive side, maybe you'll meet someone to trade stories with. But if you don't like the sound of that, you could hitchhike. Find a friendly car, it laughs. I feel sorry for you, landlubbers. No wings, just motors. You can even cross rivers when you want to, only at safe crossing. He has a point. He has a point. I always do. You notice that its beak doesn't move as it speaks, but before you can tell anything else about it, off he flies. Cool, man. Didn't need that, but thank you, I guess.
The
Search.
stream is a clear, reflective
Oh.
shade of blue. Unusual in this region, where bog iron colors the river's brown. Across the way, a goat with great leather wings laps up the water. Its sunken red eyes fixed on your every movement.
Quick question, what is that? What do you mean a goat with leather wings? Can I ask?
You now notice the unnatural absence of wildlife. No fish swim in the stream. No birds sing in the trees. The winged goat drinks with a forked tongue, only abstractly concerned with your presence.
Is this the devil that's just vibing here? Hello? I have questions, guys, and I don't know if the goats can answer, but I think I'm gonna approach goat.
Over the hill, a scorched one-room house lies abandoned, 2 of its 4 walls in ruins. The goat rears up, front hooves curled, and stretches its wings out to their full breadth.
That must be a terrifying scene, honestly. I guess the goat burned down the house. I do want to know why.
The goat opens its mouth and wails. A protracted, shrill sound, indistinguishable from the cry of a human infant. It only begins to stop when you take several steps back.
I love cryptid animals.
The winged goat doesn't follow. Instead, it lies down inside the burnt house, surrounded by portraits of a large family, glass frames stained brown from smoke.
I can't wait to have somebody to tell this story. I just want to see how it evolves because it has so much potential. So much potential, man. I just hope I get somebody that's a good storyteller and is able to just describe it. Describe it and actually come up with a very good story. Should I have stopped in Philadelphia? Let me see the map. Okay, so this is New York. We went there. I think I wanna... what we can do is go up. I wanna go up and go to Quinn here. I wanna see what he says. But first, I wanna stop. This man reads the newspaper with barely contained horror, his grimace spreading wider and wider as he makes his way down the page. Suddenly, his frown cracks into something with a little more amazement in it. Wow. Whoa. He says, wow. Just what? What's the matter? He reads out a story about the shootout between the female bootleggers and the cops. You're shocked. The story of the women arrested for bootlegging, but with some bits it changed. Do you really think it happened? No, do you think this really happened? He asks. Oh yeah, sure, I was there. He shrugs. Sounds like nonsense for me. Sounds like nonsense to me for sure. The stuff they print these days. Okay, the story is groovy. Wait. Oh my god, I can't stop. Please. Please just let me stop. I can't stop walking. I'm stuck. I feel like I need to do something like a hitchhike.
Clouds roll together to fill the sky.
Look, it's me. Watch the sky churn.
The lightning is so strong that it seems to open a path in the haze above you. You are sure you see massive talons curved
Thunderbird?
through the clouds.
Thunderbird?
The thunder is so immense that the ground trembles. Your lips and hands tingle from the electric charge that fills the air until the dancing lightning passes on over the hills.
Dude. That's a Thunderbird for sure. That's a Thunderbird. And you can't lie to me. Okay, let's go up and see if we can find Quinn. I wonder if I can hitchhike, actually. If I could stop walking for 1 second. Okay, wanna go there. There's also, I saw a little thing on the other side. Oh. Man. Ignored. Let me check this. What's this?
His clothes are expensive, but unkempt. A tailored jacket stretched and warped out of its best fit by long days on the road. His thinning frame weighs down the boxcar next to yours. You got a light, friend?
Got a light, friend. That's a weird accent. Where are you from?
You offer a match, which bends and nearly snaps as he scratches it against the pitted iron edge of the boxcar.
Thanks.
He mumbles, perching one last cigarette on his lip.
Don't rightly know where I'm going.
You notice how deeply wrinkled his clothes are. It's as though a huge hand plucked him from a high society party and crumpled him up like a sheet of paper.
Don't rightly know how I got going either.
Aw, that's a good sentence as well. It's as though a huge hand plucked him from a high society party and crumpled him up like a sheet of paper. I like that one as well.
They built a railway just past Missy Hudson's estate. Damned racket ruined our soiree. Might have been a few bottles of Armagnac too many when I walked down the tracks to tell them to keep it quiet.
He drags on the cigarette, but you never see him exhale.
I think this man might be a ghost. Yeah, that man's a ghost, you know? This barn seems abandoned, but soon after you nod off in the musty hay, you've woken by the yowling of cats. Aww! The little girl who wandered in with them shrugs. You can stay, she says. Dad isn't working down here today. She's right. You get a full evening of unbroken sleep. Aww! Okay, where am I? I wanna see... I'm so scared of leaving pieces behind. So paranoid. I genuinely want to get all the stories. Okay, I think that's where I need to go, the golden thing. But I do want to check. We're just gonna run. I think that's the mill. Okay. That's okay, that's the mill, so we can go up. I wanna see if I can get there. Oh. Wasn't paying attention, was checking the music. I feel like the story I like the most so far is... I remember the two guys at the lighthouse, or like the ladies, the bootlegging ladies were also good. I wanna check Buffalo. Let's search.
As you walk along the river near an unfinished bridge, men with a tool belt catch a sight of you.
Hey, over there.
He calls out. You look like you could use a quick way to get some hard-earned money. Hard-earned is right. The bridge hangs high over a perilous drop.
I mean, can I die though? Is it safe?
He laughs uproariously.
Absolutely not.
Thank you, guy. Very cool.
Raptor with enormous wingspans wheeling through the sky.
We'll have little more protection than them,
The man says.
but not much more.
His eyes sparkle. He clearly loves this work.
You know what? We're helping him. I like helping. Sign me up.
He exclaims.
Suppose you'll want a safety belt. We Thunderbird people don't need 'em. We fly when we fall.
He chuckles. You find yourself up high, looking over the rushing river that crashes around the foundation of the bridge. As you work side by side, the man mentions,
You can see Thunderbirds up here if you know how to look.
Oh?
you ask him to explain.
Practice your peripheral vision, if you dare. Last thing you need up here is for them to see you seeing them and come swooping at you.
He says laughingly.
That's right.
You only see the clouds thicken. He sure does pass the time working. The man pays you well when you're done with the job.
I expected to die, I'm not gonna lie, but I'm glad I helped him out. I hope he's fine. Let's go to Quinn. Wait, what's there? Ooh. You share this bus stop with an old man who shifts from foot to foot, thumbing his suspenders and watching the passing traffic with anxious focus. Hey, he blurts suddenly, turning toward you. Want to hear a good story? No, wait, he's a... Want to hear a good story? Sure. With the air of a man who's distracting himself from something, he stumbles quickly through a tale about the dead woman in the yellow ribbon, confusing himself now and again, backtracking, adding new details out of order. You barely piece the story together. Wait a second. You suddenly realize that he's told you a twisted version of the story about the elegant woman in the small town, but massively changed, with whole new chunks you don't remember. It's true, the man insists, turning his wincing eyes toward the road, and with that, the conversation seems over. Okay, at least the stories are growing. I know Quinn did them. You did a good job, old man. Hello, Quinn. Chapter 1, Nothing
Hey,
Shaken.
traveler, come to join my fire again?
Hi, I literally walked so much to reach you, man.
Well, I guess I know you well enough to let you set yourself down for a spell.
You're cool.
You remember Cass and Flip?
Yep, I sure remember them.
You want to hear more about my travels? Well, sure, why not? Nothing better than trading stories around the fire, and I got stories.
You got stories? I have them as well, man. You can just
hey,
swap.
Tell me a funny story. You seem like you still got a sense of humor.
Okay, a funny story. Family, I forgot. I don't want sadness. Okay. No. No. No, that's just sad. I don't have a funny story. Okay, I think that's fun. That's a fun one. That's a sad one. And the creepy mean is creepy. Okay, this is fun. Okay, no, this is funny. You're gonna love this, man. You're gonna love this one. I know it. You tell the story of the two men who just...
That was a chuckle to be
Yes! Let's go! Yes! Finally, I get a story, a right story. Jesus.
Well, I don't know a whole lot about the past, but
Okay, I think he's gonna tell me his story now.
they say there's an Indian grave around these parts. Say it's haunted and full up with angry spirits.
Ooh, spooky.
I used to love hearing stories of cowboys and Indians fighting it up. Would swap tales with the youngins. But, well, I suppose if someone shot me, I'd be pretty vengeful too.
Yep, same here, man.
I want to hear a story about ghosts or murderers or something. Scary stuff.
Oh man, I got you. I got you. I have that. Okay, listen. This is scary. This is scary. I'm keeping this scary. Please?
You spin a good yarn. I was shivering there for a little bit.
Yes! On a roll! This is good.
Sad. Well, so you think just 'cause I'm young, I gotta be sad, crying after my mama every night.
No, absolutely not.
I don't need you looking after me, so if you're offering, don't. And I thought I told you to be respectful.
No, at least I got the right one.
What you really ought to be asking yourself is if you want to keep enjoying my spot or not. You got any stories that are a little sad?
No, okay, no, I have sad stories. I have this story. Okay, I'm telling you this. I think it's gonna relate to this. You tell the story of the boy who ran away with his father.
Shoot, I ain't teared up. I just got something in my eyes, all.
That's okay, I didn't see it.
Family. There ain't no way I'm gonna start jaw flapping about those bastards. Judases, the lot of them. Enough
Ooh.
said.
Why? Have you been betrayed?
I wanna hear one of them
A thrilling story. Okay. Ooh, this also might work. Yes, I'm gonna say that. I think it's wrong. It might be wrong, but...
Were you trying to scare me? Well, you...
Nah.
If I had to say, it'd be great to have red beans and rice cooked with some fatty bacon.
Ooh, that sounds nice. I'm not a fan of beans. I will say that, but... Sounds nice nonetheless.
Supposed to be a Mississippi River specialty, but I ain't never had it.
Go down to the Mississippi. You're alone and free. You can do that.
I'm in the mood for something real funny like.
No, not... No! Don't do this to me. I used my funny story. Pigeon keeper, pigeon keeper. Let's go. I think it's wrong as well. I should have told him.
I usually like the scary stuff.
It's
Love
not
stories.
scaries.
Huh. Folks sure seem to be eat up with the notions of love. Singing and talking about it all the damn time. I'm not sure I see the appeal myself.
Myself.
Oh, heck. The night's over already.
Aw.
I sure enjoyed talking to you, but I gotta get on. I think I'll see what's happening up the road this way.
Okay. Cool. I'll see you in Pennsylvania then.
The tramping life suits me just fine. Every day is a venture.
You're right, honestly. But of course, the struggle is way too much.
With things being so depressed, folks walk around like it's the end of everything good. But it ain't.
I like Quinn so much. He's my son. I will adopt him.
Plenty nice things to see if you know where to look.
Actually, is Queen a boy or girl? I don't know. I should use they, but it just gives me young boy with way too much Queen's Adventure. Wait. Let me see my inventory. Stories. 19. You see how many stories are there? Okay, I have these people as well to check. The hobo kid. Okay, we're in Buffalo. I think... Wait. Didn't I hear it? Oh! The waitress at this diner is sharing an outlandish tale with one of her regulars. I heard it from my sister-in-law, she says. It happened to her daughter's friend. It's true. She notices you listen. Hey, have you heard this one before? Which one? She regales you with a story about the boy whose shiftless father left him alone in the woods. Halfway through, you realize that it's the story of the boy who ran away with his father, but highly embellished. What do you think about that? The waitress exclaims. It's an interesting tale. Sure is, she agrees, and true, every word of it. Let's move on. Nice, that was fast. Queen is a... I'm glad I met him up and I'm using him to share my stories because he's sharing machine. Is there something here? There is. Will I get killed in this hut in the middle of the mountain? Wanna make some cash? This woman asks. She's balancing a box of bread and lettuce on her head. You help her grill hot sandwiches in a tent at the edge of the county fair. Their work is easy as hell. She pays you decent money too. Thank you, lady. Oh, I can cross mountains and no, I can't. Will I get stuck? That's the question. I think I will. Oh, I can just cut it. I guess that works. Okay, let me see the map though. Okay, I went there. I think I need to explore. What's this? Okay, that's Quinn. I feel like I need to explore Pennsylvania more. Pittsburgh. I remember I have. That was some time ago though. I just remember something, but I'm not gonna share because it's actually way too personal. I'm not gonna hop on a train. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna hear a story. A tiny mothermouth is eagerly sharing the details of a strange tale with her brother as they loiter outside this store. The boy listens raptly, eyes growing larger, mouth hanging open like a fish. Listening. She's telling him about the killer pigeons. You try to hide your surprise. It's the story of the pigeon keeper. The version the girl must have heard is embellished, to say the least. But hey, it's a good story. Nice. Okay, I think that's Quinn, and we're not gonna do that just yet.
You hear the whippoorwill first, shrill and close. Then you see him, high up above the black streaks of wires. The lineman, fraying belt, holding him to the pole. A damned bird has come to perch on a power line, stare hungrily at the man's soul.
Okay, I don't know what a whippoorwill is, but I'll check. I do need to check what that is, because a whippoorwill, never heard that word before. Okay, I saw what a whippoorwill looks like, and I need to include a photo because that's one of the most, like, is cute, but is also oddly terrifying. So, okay. Anyway, moving on.
He's unsteady. His hands shaky, and his body sways in the wind.
Knees weak.
You spot
Mom
a
spaghetti.
tool bag next to the pole, worn and frayed, much like the man. A half-gone bottle of cheap rye pokes out of it.
Okay, I'm gonna take the bottle.
What's he gonna do? Come down from the pole? You snatch it from his bag in one quick motion and walk away. Hey! He starts.
Uh-oh. I think I might have just killed a man
Slips into
in a
slurred
video game.
whine
Of
as his
course.
belt snaps.
YouTube.
His body plummets. His limbs go slack with the understanding of what is happening to him. He tumbles into the tall, dry grass by the side of the road with a muffled noise. All you hear is the call of the whippoorwill. Eager, loud, thankful.
I mean, I said I loved birds, so I have the bird, you know? Yikes, I feel bad. But, you know, don't drink on the job, maybe? Okay. Let's see. What's going on? I was very concentrated on the whistling.
Muddling through the dark, you stumble into the path of the white deer.
Oh,
Its beauty strikes you at once. It is something otherworldly, beyond borders. A moon swimming in the void.
ooh.
Human shouts not far
No,
away
we're helping
break
the deer.
spell. The deer's ears prick up. This thing is being hunted.
I mean, it's common sense. You don't hunt white deer. They can bring you. It's like they're unlucky to kill. So why would you do that?
You know a way out of here. As the hunter's cries get louder, you approach the deer carefully.
No!
Arms outstretched. As you grow close, your features become clearer in the light of the deer's aura. It bolts into the path of an oncoming train.
No. Why did? Okay, I should just mind my business. Why do I try? Why do I even try? You know? Okay, something is here though, and I haven't... There's a city I skipped, I think. I think I skipped Philadelphia, so... No, I know I listened to a story there. But I do want to go there because there's a camping site, so somebody else is gonna be there. Okay, that's the train station, which I won't get yet. Oh yeah, Washington is the city that I just skipped. Let's see. Also, I just keep on walking. I think it bugged out. It's fine, but it's kind of funny. Just keep on moving. Hi, Mason, Sydney Meeker. Oh,
My twin brother Paul and I always got into trouble, but we were good.
oh,
We didn't do nothing to anybody till we left.
what do you mean?
Then we hurt a lot of people. Me, more so than Paul, because he didn't make it through.
Oh,
The march I was in, the bonus army, it's less a bonus and more an acknowledgement of what I've had to suffer. Civilians will never understand.
yikes.
Know any good jokes? I'm not so good at telling them anymore.
Okay, he wants a funny story, and I have the brother stories, but I don't know if that's a good idea. You know? I don't know if it's a good, intelligent thing to do. Look, I'm gonna try the brother one. Because I think it's gonna be funny, but he has a brother. Oh,
Paul would have liked that one.
oh, that's cute.
The past doesn't even feel like it happened. It feels like it's happening in every moment, in every slumber.
Man, are you okay?
When the memories come back to you, do they clutch at you? At your heart?
I mean, I don't know. I'm in a bit of a suspended situation. I'm not where where you are.
Tell me a happy story. Something to make the world seem kind.
Okay, this is gonna be kind of hard, man. Happy stories, kind of difficult. Okay, I think I'm gonna tell him the Bridge Builders because that's a lighthearted one. Hope he likes it.
That can't be true. That sounds like a Navy tale.
Oh,
Freedom is getting paid what you deserve, and getting enough to get by.
man. I thought it was a good story, man.
Freedom is the ability to be free from pain.
I mean, not true. I disagree on that one. Freedom is the ability to express yourself in your own way and to be able to live the way you want to live without breaking the boundaries of other people. So you're able to carve out your own space and you're able to live day by day in whichever way you want. But it stops being good the second you try to interrupt other people's boundaries. But okay, that's the thing for another time.
So anyway, tell me a funny story.
No!
You seem like you know a few good ones.
I don't. I don't. Maybe the killer pigeons are gonna be funny. Find them funny because I have no story.
I don't really scare at that stuff anymore.
Okay.
Love? It was a real long time ago. I pulled a ribbon on her hair, her pigtails came undone, and she tattletaled on me.
Excuse me, can we just hold on? What did you do exactly?
Never really tried after that.
Oh, I mean, that's what I would love more context on that one.
So anyway, tell me a funny story? You seem like you know.
Stop, man, I don't have any. Okay, maybe this one. I don't think he's gonna like it. But no.
Life ain't like that, in my experience.
I need more funny stories. They keep asking me for that one, but I don't have it.
The future's the issue, ain't it? Great war leaves us nothing to go back to.
Oh.
Looking up the hope and leaving us only with the vile and the unforgiving.
I cannot imagine how people felt, especially those who actively went to war during the Great Great War is, if you're not a history or like if you never heard it, called it that, it's World War One. And Americans came in the last year and they were fundamental for the victory of the Allies against Austria, Germany. And yeah, Austria, of course, I'm saying Austro-Hungaric Empire and Germany, because of course things were different. And Italy was at first on their side, but then switched, and the Americans came, and they were able to help out the Allies, who Britain, France, and then Italy as well. Switching sides is a thing we do. And then it was a massive thing because the entire political environment of Europe completely changed. And it's important to notice what happened, Germany was assigned as the main culprit along with the Austro-Hungaric Empire. And the latter was actually broken up. Some pieces went to Italy, some pieces went to other countries around. And Germany was made to pay a lot of money, and it absolutely destroyed the economy. And that thing, the restoration cost that they made Germany pay for quote unquote starting the war, was probably what jump-started the whole Hitler situation that happened years later, of course. It's kind of interesting because it's just, history is such a weird thing, just a chain of events. One jump starts the other, and sometimes it's so weird. Sometimes you think about some of the coincidences, like I wonder if somebody else instead of Hitler would have gone to power if Hitler instead just pursued arts, or like was just, because Hitler was a World War One veteran, I guess. He didn't fight a lot, but it was still part of it. And he lived on his skin what happened to Germany after they were forced to pay reparations. But I mean, just, it's scary, man. I cannot even begin to imagine how it was for normal people after the Great War, because must have destroyed, like, countries were broken up, people were given new nationalities. It must have been incredibly scary.
You know any good jokes?
Stop! I'm sorry, man, I don't have any funny jokes. Please, maybe this one. I don't know, man.
Oh, come on. That doesn't sound real.
But it is.
Authority? The law? Well, I had a thought once, in the trenches. You and I, all of us, have the right to pursuit of happiness.
That's alright. You're on the right path there. You're on the right path.
I held the declaration myself, but does it say anything about having a right to achieve happiness?
Yeah, that's a bit complicated, my man. You have a right to pursue your happiness, but achieving it, there's so many things in that. It's not. Look, if you find happiness in murdering people, that's not good. You can't do that. You can't pursue your happiness and achieve it. So I don't know.
Here's the sun. I've got to go. I'm headed up the road this way. Will our paths cross?
Oh, you're going up there. I was just there.
Days come and go and the terrors return. They'll never be able to pay back what they owe me, but I'll always keep at them.
Oh, that's a good one. The terrors return. We'll never be able to pay back what they owe me. I'll always keep at them. That's good. That's a good line.
How about you? Is there something somebody owes you?
Yeah, my soul, actually. And it's a big wolf man that owes me. Okay. Delaware. Is Delaware this small? Let me check my map. Okay, I know he's there. Okay. I do need to find more funny stories. I'm in a desperate need for some funny stories. I wonder if he's shared my stories as we go on. Okay, I'll check Philadelphia, Washington, sorry, first. Then we'll see what we can do. Enter Washington, D.C. It's hard to look at these shining buildings in the direct sunlight. You feel like an ant crawling among the tombs of giants. Away from the monuments, though, you find a city that's a little more human. We're exploring.
The mailman's uniform is dated and worn. He sits on the edge of the road, head in hands. He looks up as you approach. Can you help? Car clipped me.
Ouch.
Well,
yeah, you're...
I'd appreciate it if you could deliver this for me. He holds out a brown envelope.
Guess I have no choice.
The letter's addressed to a James Gibson Sr., 120 J Street. But the city stymies you. The blocks run straight from I to K. You stop a man for directions, but he shakes his head and laughs. Someone's playing a joke on you. There's no J Street.
I don't believe somebody would play a joke on me. Let's keep looking.
Over here.
A woman in a brown coat overheard your question. She steers you down an alley.
You see,
Someone's
that's what I
chalked a
said.
big orange
I mean, it
J
doesn't
on
count,
one wall.
but
I thought Clovis was late. Go left up ahead. Old Man Gibson's the third on the right.
okay, go on
As you
alone.
round the corner, the world changes. J Street is a place out of time.
Ooh,
Like the city forgot an entire street a century ago and carried on around it, oblivious. Even the noise and bustle of D.C. can't penetrate this little pocket.
okay.
The
See
man
Gibson.
who answers is ancient and stooped. He peers at the letter.
I think it's from my son. I don't see so well anymore. Will you read it to me?
You tear the letter open. It isn't good news.
Okay, we're gonna tell him the truth because lying to somebody and giving them false hope is, I think it's more cruel than telling him eventual bad news, honestly. Because I could just lie and make an old man happy in the moment, but if it's like his son is dead and he's never gonna go visit him again, I think it's unfair. So we're just gonna tell him the truth.
He fights it, but his face crumbles. Tears roll down
You
his
see?
cheeks.
That's best.
Better to know. I've been waiting a long time for this. His shaking hand takes the letter. Thank you for telling me.
People deserve the truth, especially in situations, life or death situation. I do like the idea of just cities completely blocked in a time period different than the big city they're supposed to be inserted in, or like they're supposed to be in. So I love that. We're earning money, and we're looking for a job. Oh, you join. I forgot he doesn't read these ones. I'm sorry if I skipped the other one. You join a crew of laborers waiting at the street corner. Soon, a truck pulls up, and everyone jumps in the back. The job's good, one woman assures you. You ride a short way before the truck pulls up behind a factory. Everyone hops out and starts putting on heavy coats. What for? The whole factory is a vast, cold meat locker. You're shivering in only a few minutes. Dragging the carcasses around is hard work, but it only keeps you so warm. Soon, your hands are totally numb. We'll keep on going. You grit your teeth and keep working. By nightfall, you're shaking almost uncontrollably. You're paid a full day wages, but it's hardly worth it. Did it kill me or something? What happened there? Ooh, we're getting fried chicken. We're not getting... This is bad. We're getting fried chicken. Yeah, I deserve that, honestly. We can just leave. Honestly? Okay, maybe we can take it. We can take a train. Something's there, though. I want to check what's there. I really wish I could see... I'm so scared of missing out stories. Something's there. Oh, that's where Queen is, isn't it? I think we can wait for Queen. I think I want to go down there, where the gold thing is. Can I go across? Or do I just drown? I can't. Can I go on that river? No, I can. Well, okay, I need to go the long way around, I guess. Or we can hitchhike. No! The timing was horrible. I'm just gonna walk here. See if somebody stops. Okay. Please, somebody? Oh, wait. There's a story there. Hold on. I didn't even notice for a second. Cross. Oh, I can cross. Okay. Why a river, baby? Okay, we can go down there. Let me whistle. Let me go. Oh, wait. I want to see if I can get a funny story before going there, because if somebody asks me a funny story again, I'm gonna lose it.
You come across a girl picking wild blueberries. She smiles and greets you.
Anin.
She offers you some from her birch bark basket.
Thank you.
You reach in the basket for blueberries, but pull out a handful of small, smooth stones, all the colors of the rainbow. The snickering girl runs into the trees as fast and light as a
Why would I throw the stones?
The stones tumble from your hand and hit the ground, instantly turning black as the night.
Okay.
Your heart leaps in surprise. How strange.
That's a good one. Okay, let me see. Hear a story. These fellas are lounging in the front of a half-finished office building, taking their lunch break. Hey, one calls, waving you down. Rick was telling us this story. Listen, okay? And you tell us if it's bullshit or not. Rick, a credulous-seeming fellow, starts telling you a story about the Thunderbird people who fly when they fall from heights. You realize it's a story of the bridge builders, but changed in a few major ways, so it's definitely part of bullshit, right? But also a little real? It's not bullshit. Half the group groans. How the hell is that supposed to be a real story? Exclaims the man who waved you down. You're all the most gullible pieces of I've ever met. The other half of the group, vindicated, shares a bottle of pop with you. Damn, okay. I guess. I want to see if I can check that one. Let's see.
A few wanderers like you are looking for a place to camp.
We heard there's a Leatherman cave nearby.
They tell you. They describe a locally famous vagrant who hiked this area for almost 30 years.
I mean,
he's dead now. but his caves are the best place to camp at any town.
Where is
You
it?
and the other wanderers find the cave easily, because someone's lit a fire there.
Oh,
As you approach, you see a silhouette bend over the flames with an odd creaking sound, like a door
that's
swinging in the wind.
cool. Who's
His
there?
coat is crudely stitched from leather plates that squeak against each other.
The Leatherman.
One of the others whispers, "A ghost." The Leatherman must have heard, but he just stares. His face is
Corpse
corpse
still. Oh wow. I mean, okay. Of course he's not a ghost, guys. Come
He's
on.
eating, you say, and point out his can of beans.
Je ne suis pas un fantôme,
The Leatherman says, and adds,
idiot.
"Thanks to your companion."
Canadien.
Soon, he and the Leatherman are deep in conversation.
Oh, this is kind of funny.
And your group has a safe place to rest.
This is kind of funny. I will take that. Just the idea of, yeah, I'm not a corpse or not a ghost. Fool. Like that. Okay, I think I can go and check that. Maybe I can find another little story for me. This is Virginia. Richmond. Can I do something in Richmond? No, I don't think. I think it's like Philadelphia. There's something there, or am I? Or oh no, it's just the star, maybe. No. Okay, what is that? Okay, there's a guy there, and that's okay. But I wanna. Is it on the other side of the river, and I'm just a fool? Let me go check. Oh. Oh, we were in West Virginia. Okay, I think that's where Quinn is. Okay, I need to see if I can get over that. Ooh, and there's something there. Can I go there? I think I can. Okay, let's check. Ooh, this half-finished house provides good shelter from the wind, and the construction workers are already packing up their tools for the day. One of them sees you sneaking in, but just gives you a wink. Try the basement, he suggests. His advice is good. You find a spot for a long, cool rest. Very nice. Okay, now I do wanna go there though. Oh no, there's a bridge. Is there a bridge I can skip? I know. Okay. There's Charleston there. I do wanna go there though. Am I looking at a campfire? Is that where? Oh yeah. I got bamboozled by a... Definitely got bamboozled by a campfire. I mean, I can go to Charleston, I guess. I've walked up here, so I guess I'm just gonna at least get a story for it. Then I think I'm just gonna cut it for this episode. Oh, there's a double whammy. Somebody upgraded one of the stories. Let's check. Which one? This man reads the newspaper with barely contained horror. His grimace spreading wider and wider as he makes his way down the page. Suddenly, his frown cracks into something with a little more amazement in it. Whoa, he says. Wait, that's the thing we had before. He reads out a story about the cloud tinge with a color no human had seen before. You're shocked. It's the story of the light up from the sky, but with some bits change. Do you really think this really happened? It's all made up. He shrugs. Sounds like nonsense to me for sure. He says, this stuff they print these days. Okay, cool. Story? Story time?
The women
Yes.
are oblivious to your approach. Their eyes are shut. Their touch, where they hold hands, is gentle. They speak in low tones. One stifles a burst of laughter, but it brings a smile to their
Witches?
faces. Sorry, says the one who laughed. Don't be, another assures her. They don't look up. And we give thanks for those who have left us, who we wanted gone, for the skills to thrive without them, and for the companions who make the effort joyful. The voice of the youngest wavers. The woman to her left squeezes her hand. This is not a scene to intrude upon.
Yep, glad I didn't step loudly there. Like that would have been just rude, you know? Is there another story nearby that I can just yoink? Wait, the road just stops there. No. Oh, I can cross at least, but let's cross here. Search.
The storm swept in just before sundown, heralded by a purple sky and electricity in the air. He sought shelter alongside a grizzled farmer. All he can do is pace, muttering to himself. Can't just stay here. You catch. Gotta find her.
Who?
He looks up at you. My daughter was out down the road. He balls his fists. God, fuck this. He hauls open the door, shielding his face from the fierce dust. He runs out into the storm.
That's a horrible idea.
The
Let me
dust
just try and help
scalds your
him.
Skin, and razor winds whip at your clothing. You struggle for breath. The maelstrom has turned the world murky red. You don't see the farmer. You press on through the storm.
Oh.
You see the farmer up ahead.
No.
He's on his knees. A great, dark shape made
Wait,
from
what?
swirling dust looms over him. You manage no more than a cough. The dust
Oh,
then
wow.
engulfs the man in his body. The storm whips faster. You
Why
can't
do-
breathe. You have to get back to shelter.
Why do I always find these
You make
dramatic
it to
stories?
safety, but don't manage any sleep. Storm settles in the early hours. You find the farmer laid out in the street, his corpse a shriveled mass. He has one arm stretched out in front of him, as if to crawl.
Why? Why do I always find the horror stories? What if I want to find a funny story, please? The policeman in the truck on this corner is having a pretty wild argument with someone on the other end of the radio. No, he keeps saying, no way. You listen in as the man on the radio finishes a wild story about the hotel haunted by the ghost of twin toddlers. Wait a second. I swear this is what happened, the cop over the radio insists. That's when it clicks. You know this story. It's a stranger version of the story of the silent twins, but with some bits left out or replaced. Ain't true, the cop in the truck signs, if only he knew. Cool, I don't want to explore Cincinnati yet. I want to go down to the campfire I saw down there. And then I'm just gonna cut because I don't want to make this too long. Hopefully this episode turned out with the quality, literal quality of the video better, because the other one kind of, YouTube decided to eat that up for some reason.
Stacks of suitcases grind the parked Model A deeper into the dirt. An extended family inside defies the carrying capacity of the vehicle. The driver leans out the window. Want this? He swings a violin
Ooh.
around by its neck.
Can I get
10
it?
bits. We need it for gas. You hear a
Wait,
muffled
no!
pounding from somewhere
Why did I
within
spend the
car.
money?
6 bits then. We need it for gas.
The pounding becomes frantic.
Yeah, I'ma
The
buy it.
violin is yours, and the car shudders down the road. It's not quite out of sight when the back door pops open and you hear a girl's voice scream at you.
That violin belongs to Louise Ames, you dumb fuck.
The door and
What?
the girl are wrestled back into place, and the car fades into the blur of the horizon.
I have so many
Weight
questions.
feels like a comfort as you walk. After all, who knows when you'll need Louise Ames' violin.
You never know, I'ma keep it. This is so funny. What happened there? Was she kidnapped or something? What's going on? These fellas. Oh, this is another. Okay. These fellas are lounging in the front of a half finished office building, taking their lunch break. Hey, one calls, waving it down. Rick was telling us this story. Listen, okay? And you tell us if it's or not. Rick, a credulous-seeming fellow, starts telling you a story about the legendary Gwen Mitchell, the richest and most ruthless bootlegger ever. You realize this is the story of the shootout between the female bootleggers and the cops, but it changed in a few major ways, so it's definitely part bullshit, right? But also a little real? It's not. Half the group groans. How the hell is that supposed to be a real story? Exclaims the man who wave you down. You're all the most gullible pieces of shit I've ever met. The other half of the group, vindicated, shares a bottle of pop with you. I love that. This story, I think, is the one that's been evolving the most, if I had to guess. Okay, okay, let's go down to Cleveland, and I see a story there. I'm just racking up funny stories as I go because, man, do I need them. Okay. Dun, dun.
Over a shared
Oh,
crusty
Jesus.
loaf of bread, the farmer notices you looking at a prominent, tattered scarecrow in the field.
Oh, you like old Barney?
He
I'm
asks.
not sure actually. It looks terrifying. Nope.
You and Sheriff Hayes would get along then. You don't much like my little effigy, nor the fella it's based on. Sheriff kept running him out of the barns where he spent the night. Old Barney never hurt nobody. Just a hermit like.
Oh, interesting. What happened to him?
Got so spooked he done ran off, leaving just the clothes we gave him. Sheriff Hayes was a happier man from then on, except when he comes by and sees my scarecrow. Doesn't never look at it.
The corn shuffles in the wind, whispering to you. Or is it the scarecrow?
Spooky. But I like the story. It's kind of funny. I will give him that. I don't know how should I go about this, by the way. I don't know if I should explore the north part first and then go south. Franklin by Jordan Minor. Oh, hello.
Hello there. Look like that's a heavy bag you're carrying. Let me get that for you. I insist.
Oh,
You see this uniform? It means you can trust me to
That-
make sure this is
okay.
the most comfortable journey you've ever had in your life.
what's your job,
Who am
man?
I? Well, I'm no George, I tell you that. But that's not important. This trip is about you, friend.
What are you? No, it's okay.
Anyway, you must have some funny stories to tell.
Oh my god.
Share one.
Everybody with a funny story, please give me a break. Everybody just goes around with the strange stones. Nope. 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 Okay. Look, I can always go. Let's go with this because that's a good one. That's a banger one.
I'll keep this story in my pocket for sure. It'll make some passenger laugh.
Oh, you work on trains. I just realized. I forgot the name.
Past. That's a tricky thing.
Is it?
Yes, porters may remind you of a certain type of way folks of our type used to.
Oh.
There's no fighting them, just happily working past it.
Oh.
Have any optimistic tales?
Yes, yes, I have those. I have those. I know I have those. I know I have those somewhere. I promise, I have some somewhere. I have some. Uh, um, okay. Look, I know I have some hopeful stories. No. Let me think. I feel like I should tell him the. No, that's not this one. Yes, yes. I think that's a banger. Please confirm. Yes.
Like I told you, friend, miles of smiles.
Yeah.
Trust. A train ride can be a disorienting experience,
I bet.
especially
I mean,
for the first time.
Flying is way worse, but yeah. I can imagine taking a train for the first time ever. Like you've barely seen them and you have to take one for the first time. That must be an insane feeling.
You gotta have faith that a porter can keep you calm and comfortable. And we've gotta earn that faith each and every time.
Yep.
Anyway, I'm in the mood for a good happy story. You got me?
Okay, not those. Dun, 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 dun. He wants another one. Okay. Okay, this one. I think you're gonna like this one. Please like this one. Yes! I like Franklin, honestly.
Future? We're making it.
He's a good man. I appreciate
There's
Franklin.
never been anyone like us Pullman porters. It's why we have so much pride.
Yep.
We're setting standards for future folks, and we know just how damn high those standards are.
Yeah.
Have any optimistic tales?
Okay, I think I have some more. Let me check. I think. Let me check. Huh. Yeah, I think this one. It's sad, but it's hopeful in a way, if I remember correctly. No.
That one will probably ruin the mood if I share it.
Ah. Shame.
My wishes have come true, that's for certain.
Okay, that's
When I was
good.
a boy, a Pullman porter was the best thing a black man could be. Smart, handsome, well-dressed, and with a salary in his pocket. So you don't see me complaining.
Absolutely not. You're not one of the most optimistic people I've met so far, honestly. And that's...
Good tragic tale?
Ooh.
I feel in the mood for one of those.
Wait. Okay, I think I have a tragic tale. I have the story of the boy, if I can find it. No, wait, you want a tragic story? Yes, I have this one. You're gonna like this one. I know you're gonna like this one. Be a man. Yes!
Damn, friend. That one hit me hard.
Ooh, I'm good.
Love.
Ha, it cut me. I had to cut it off. Love, I try my hardest to pull all of my heart into my service. You see, I like Franklin. Franklin's a good man.
But truth be told, I've never seen anything more touching on a Pullman train than a maid who knows how to treat a little baby right.
Aww.
Another night over. I surely did enjoy all those stories, though. Maybe next time I'll let down my hair a bit. What do you say?
Yeah,
You
sure.
must excuse me, friend. What kind of porter am I saying this trip is all about? Only to start talking about my own damn self.
I want to know more. Oh, Ohio.
I hope I see you again.
I hope so too. I like you, Franklin. You're a good man. Okay, so this is my clue to leave the episode here. I'm gonna spin, otherwise, or actually I'm just gonna walk. Oh wait, he's down there. Okay, next time we'll meet Franklin again. We're gonna talk to him again, you know? I feel like, oh yeah, we're in Cleveland. Oh yeah, of course, we're in Ohio already. I didn't realize. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this episode. I hope I'll see you in the next one. If you want to see how long I can keep on going. Let me see how many stories. We still have plenty of stories. We have 237 to find. And I'm having lots of fun. Honestly, it's so good. And I love seeing all this, how the story evolve and how they just add on things and I can reshare them. It's just very, very good, honestly. So I like this. My favorite one is definitely Quinn, as I said before, but second favorite character is definitely Franklin. I love his positivity and I love his, I don't know, I love his spirits. I love optimistic people because I am a bit like that as well. But anyway, hope you enjoyed the video again, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a good day, have a good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night. I'll see you soon, hopefully. Bye-bye!